Hi, Vince. I forgot to turn off the dash mode. The one that says that if you roll, you just don't get to play the game. I knew. Hi, Easy. Looks like we're off to a great start. No double kill screen. Today, we're gonna go complete opposite direction. We're gonna go for perfect level 18. I had been thinking recently, given all of the excitement and fervor, what is the next thing that we can clickbait? I have many unrecorded perfect transitions. Definitely not a perfect max. That's not something I've done. I have done it. I have done perfect 18 in 2023 twice. I've just never uploaded the videos. Blazier, I believe 3 unrecorded, 2 recorded. And one of them was with Das. That's fun. I obviously can't claim it. Hello? Well, I don't know. It's not a grind, though. It's just like, I'm doing this because I want to. Because I get to, like, make really stupid shit, and then I'm okay with it not resolving because it shouldn't. And when it does, I can make a funny clip. Thank you, Heidi Bob. We'll only be going for like a couple hours today. What is Perfect 18? So you're not going to see me do anything other than Tetris's. And that means that I have to stack like perfectly on every single move. So for example, something like this is not desirable. And then I die. Speedrunning Crash by going as max Tetris as possible. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think going for efficiency and like really deep runs is something that has not been explored. But I don't want to do that right now. I will add a blurb. Add color source. Where's the color source? And we'll put that over here. And we'll color it something way darker. And then now we will add text. Goal. Only Tetrises. Will I put a timer on it? Probably not. Speedrun does not interest me. There are like if we were to speedrun something like this, there are far more attractive categories. Yeah. Tetris World Champion attempts to resize task. Rebirth when? That's... I do not see myself having interest in that for like a long time. There was a rumor, I saw a comments from some verified YouTube channel claiming that he'd put up $100,000 to anybody who would get the wraparound. On stream, I honestly really hope that's not true. Are there results on actual upper on the odds? It's really complicated because it depends on like how good your stacking is, or like how bad your stacking is, as long as it's carried by luck. In terms of like getting all the necessary eyepieces, that by itself is quite lenient. Like maybe if you're like really harsh, it's like a 10 to 20% chance that you get all the eyepieces on a given game, and I actually think it's a lot higher than that. The main issue is that you have to be stacking really well, or getting enough good RNG to account for bad decisions. Yeah. Yeah, perfect play. Yeah, that's also kind of hard to say because we don't really have perfect play. What did the 24... How specific did the 2048 paper go? Okay. That's nice. Oh, I could have had that. That was possible. Perfect play would include pushdown points. You can improve on a perfect run with pushdown points, but I don't see the need to do that. Or I don't feel the desire to do that specifically. Because when you do that, you get to think for less amount of time. Oh, okay, so it was just brute force. Yeah, I think the thing is, if you do it with existing methods, it would be like probably pretty low. I could ask Adrian if he'd be willing to try this out. How's it going, Pumpy Heart? You can send me, yeah, please do. Double flip. We might be able to save this, actually. No, not anymore. Let's see how long this can go for. Okay. Stock fist for Tetris. We already have it. How's everything going so far? Pretty good. These placements are like not it. Gonna be real. But we just started stream. There is a lot of room. For improvement. What? Okay. That made a really weird sound. Goal is in bottom left. Wait, okay, so define major. Like, does major mean like stuff that's everybody cares about? Or stuff that like is impressive? Because I want to have this discussion. I think there are a lot of cool things that we can say about it. Major is a happy feel, minor is sad. Fascinating. Stand proud, you can cook. Is there an official only Tetris record? Yeah, there is. The crazy part is that it's held by a DAS player. I think. I always forget whether the Poet game from a level 0 or start or whatever had more Tetrises technically. Man. Yanni is the one who did the perfect transition. Joseph did it first. Yanni did... Or no, Joseph did the one burn. I think Galumba did a no burn. Alex has like 2 of them. Superminds has probably many. Coster has 1. Dangler, I think... Surely he has 1. NGC has 1. That actually went really far too. Silver G as well. Like his is the current record-setting run. Well, Joseph's was a 1 burn, so I think we it's a perfect transition, but actually I don't know. Fuck. No, he did, and it like he went for Tetris after the fact too. Maybe it was a 1 burn, but he definitely has a 750, and I think he got to like mid-level 20, keeping the streak alive too. Okay, here's the thing, Bear Republic. Game Crash is like completing the any percents run, if you're familiar with speedrun technology. Alright? But what about all the side quests? What about all the collectibles? What about all like the other like really like interesting challenges that you can set for yourself? I find all of these deeply interesting. What about the 100%? That's maybe an endgame thing. It's just so far away, right? Because you have to play for like I already played for so long, and that was such a draining run. The idea of like wanting to go for something that's twice as far away while having to like dodge a lot of bullshit that hasn't completely been figured out yet is not something I look forward to each morning. On the other hand, I look forward to this because this is what this is really fun for me. Trista probably has... I don't know. But it's also something that, like, he might be really, really good at getting, like, 1 burn or 5 burns. But maybe not going for 0 burns as well. Because I think there's quite a difference in that aspect. Is the gameplay... Yeah, because... So the reason that the game becomes unplayable is because scoring is based off the level that you're on. So when you're on level 0, even if your lines counter is like all the way to the moon, the scoring is still going to be level 0 scoring, and that is so fast. That's really fast. That's not an issue at all. Oh yeah, Aki has 0 burns with Das. Silver G has 0 burns with Das. NGC has 0 burns with Das, I think. I technically do. Apparently, which is just dumb. Let's go. That was a Spire. I handled it well. Ah, no, that was close. Or technically because I have it, but it's unrecorded. So I can't claim it, like, officially. Andy at 1K? Record for perfect Tetrises is this DAS player named Silver G. But I think this is like he hadn't said anything in the community for years. And then he just posted, oh hey, this is the perfect run. He didn't even know that it was like significance. And then I don't think he said anything since. Thank you for the 10 euros. Simon, yeah. I like just got monetization enabled because I hadn't uploaded in so long that they took it away. Yeah, basically. I remember Silver G in particular because like he maxed for the first time around the same time that I did. And he always just like stuck around and do his own thing. What's the ratio using long bars or Tetrises against using long bars for building stacks? It varies per game, but consider this. Consider that you need a long bar like every 10 pieces in order to get like a consistent Tetris rate, right? Because it takes 10 pieces to fit into a 4x10 rectangle. All right, and you get a long bar around 1 in every 7 pieces. And yes, I'm aware that the odds are like slightly less, but 1 in 7 is good enough. Oh, did I say euro when fuck. Yeah, that's on me. Yeah. No. Yeah, thank you for the £5. No, I knew that. I just apparently didn't know that. I don't know. That's a 5. Yeah, farthest without crash? Yeah, no, there are... Okay, here's the thing. We can play long games. We can set really good scores with long games, but consider the following question. On average, do you think most top players want to play long games? Oh my god. That's like unreactable too. Isn't there just no drought? No drought. Okay, so in terms of droughts, the droughts will kill like maybe 2 out of 3 runs, I think, if you stack absolutely perfectly. You notice how 2 out of 3, like 1 out of 3 is like extremely good odds if you're gonna be grinding something for a while. Thus, the issue is in my stacking, and I can always look to improve my stacking. Alright? Like a measure, I think a rough measure of skill is how often you die due to droughts instead of due to like a bad stack like this. Like, maybe I could not have managed it better, but I'm gonna always pretend that I could. So yeah. And for me, like, I barely die due to droughts, especially when compared to every other game. Yeah. No, it's just long games are draining. Like, we like having pauses. I really do want to like push people to like accept pauses for like these kinds of runs normally, because there are many reasons, but I would say the answer is yes, Evesy. And the question was, would you say 39 halt / DKS score world record is more interesting than overall score? Though actually, I think being able to go forever, like go at like consistent 30% Tetris rate like forever without dying is very interesting, because you are pushing yourself. You do end up pushing yourself, you just play a bit safer and accept more digs. Because as we saw like last week, I'm not good at it. I can get maybe like 300 lines. Like on the good days, I was getting like 300 lines with like 30% Tetris rates. But I would die at like 300 lines. What was that? Bro. How does the rolling technique work? Andy at C20. Okay, I'll check him out. Huh? Hey, Yovi, thanks. Okay, everyone. I'll link his YouTube live stream. I think his Twitch is obviously there. Okay, I just hope that he plays smarts. I don't think I can actually add this to my stream because window capture has not been working for me. Andy, here. Add window capture. I'm a bit scared. Ah, wonderful. Yeah, no, my computer is just a bit scuffed, so delete. Yeah, watch. Okay, so from Andy is at C95, now C97. Lock in, man. Blue Scooty's Twitch is, it's just, His age is young, so it's just there are troubles with that. All right. Okay. Colors now. D21. Yeah, I'm watching Andy right now. Why doesn't Andy practice? Does he not practice the hard levels? Here, twitch.tv/p1cell Andy. He might become the third. I think his Treckle should be fine for him. Because the peace shines are. Does he not practice? Okay, he's at D80 right now. Okay, D90. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, D98. Okay, here we go. He's fine. Yeah, he's good. Okay, EO8. Okay, fine. E10, so 10 lines until Treckle. Okay. Build up left, build up left. Okay, here we go. Oh, he's chilling. He's chilling. 25, 27. Okay, come on. Come on. People are calling this the Roger Bannister effect. I can see what they mean. Come on. You're fine. E52, E53. Come on. Come on. He doesn't practice colors. What are you doing? But he's still. I think he still clutches. They're all nice from here on out. E89, E89. Okay, E83. 84, 6. Okay, he's looking. He got it. All right, no. Was he getting points? Yeah. I'm watching. And he's gone. We are on pace for 180 people to achieve crash this. Wait, okay, so surely Alex G goes for it now, and then the entire semis of last month's CTM. Wait, because, like, people, I think clout, I don't think we were considering the clout factor. Right, so now... Wait, so did he get Tetrises? Okay, so yeah, probably not enough then. Wait, but he literally did not... K9 going crazy. 34 gifted subs from K9. All right. Okay. I'm going to head off. That is a dub. That is a dub. Raid Andy's. I still want to play. Like, all right. Wait, actually, no. Wait, this is a great idea. I'll keep streaming, but we raid Andy. All right. So watch both of us. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Andy's being restreamed by CTL soon. Really? He was grinding before comp? Is there a way to raid on YouTube, by the way? Sweet. What's wrong with Nest Tetris? It crashes every day. Dude, no, this is... Okay, this is what happens, like... This is what happens when we all start chasing clouds. We actually go for stuff. There's motivation. Thank you, GD Lorenzo DM. There's no real raid on... I thought I saw something. Yeah. I don't know. I will say that, like, I was going for it from the beginning, so... It is my time to get it now. Well, that time is already gone. Yeah. Dude, the nerves are like really crazy, and like because you're like playing low, you're playing like the longest possible game, so you just have to live with them for a while. It's a really, really weird dynamic. You should check my YouTube. Ah, finally a game. Wait, this doesn't resolve, right? Yeah. You for Yeah. No, and Andy had Lions world record. Andy got it from like a considerably less PB than like I think Scooty or myself. I think next is okay. Gerald, if he goes for it, will get it within a few days. Huh? Wait, the best way to stack is to put the piece in the correct position. Okay, Alex might, apparently he's been having stamina issues. We talked about this, though. Yeah, oh my, I can't believe we're going for long games again. Like... Ugh. Panic move. Yeah, alright. Okay. Oh my god, that was every single move of that was wrong. Has any other top roller? Yeah, a bunch of them, I think. Yeah. Man, it's just, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this, honestly. The idea that we're moving back to marathon games. Because there is this whole, like, marathon game is, like, bad game design arguments that's existed for a while, and honestly, I've been on board with that for some time. But on the other hand, this game feels a bit different because, like, it's really, really not free to just line out forever. Just playing faster gravity. I guess 2KS meta, but I don't know. At least working your way up to the skill for sure. I think there is still a decent amount of life left in, like, efficient aggro. What was... Yeah, and I guess to some extent, James, I could say James Cluett is like that for me, but I kind of don't. I don't know. I want to say I don't feel that way about James Cluett, but on the other hand, I don't play it anymore, and I started playing like way less frequently once like the grind, my PB got larger. Score world record attempts. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me for a while. Like if the people really start demanding long games again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Scooty feels exactly the same way, but I think he is gonna be like working on other stuff. I think last I asked him about this specifically, he said he wanted to focus on efficiency for a bit. But yeah, I don't know. Actually. So there are two reasons, I think two big reasons why efficiency is like my go-to thing. Or like raw perfection is my go-to thing. Because one, I just like it because it's just so... I don't know. I just like it's pure like stacking focus. The elusive perfect Tetris only crash, bro. You could route a task to do that, and you could maybe get somebody to learn that task and carry it out all the way. Honestly, wait, actually... Kirby would be able to memorize a task like this because it would fit in a 5x10. Yeah. Second part is like the pieces are falling like pretty slow, so I can actually read chats. No, I'm saying, do you remember when I showed you that like task that I made that fit entirely within the bottom 5 rows of a perfect game? I think if you did that all the way to game crash, it might be memorizable. Hi, Katara. It feels like things with blur too much. Okay, that's actually a good point. But it's like, I guess maybe like it's the thing where like 20% of the time it's super easy, and the other 80% it's like very impossible. Executing for thousands of pieces. Yeah, but the thing is, the execution would be like easy execution though. CGWC will not start games on level 19. But yeah, it's okay. So the difficult part is that it's not just the sequence; it's like placements that you have to memorize. Oh yeah. Do I play 5K? No. Who is that? Yeah, okay, that's... Honestly, just like turn it into just a fucking rhythm game. I could vibe with that. YubiKey, okay. Oh, is that what it is? That explains much. I wonder if like Andy will be able to like focus during the actual match. Does no burn max out feels impossible? Like, would you say it feels more impossible than like Game Crash? They're postponing the match. That is honestly base. Respect to everybody who agreed to do that. Wait, I don't think the Buka was possible, Kataru. I don't think I had enough space. I was like right against the wall there. That's why I was able to spin it into that one spot. The issue is not IP stress. The issue is stacking. And stacking can definitely be decided by RNG, but there's always something to focus on. You get the correct amount of bars needed for like for a top roller, like 1 in 3 times, I think. Maybe a bit less. Maybe you could haggle your way down to like 1 in 10, but still 1 in 10 odds are like insanely good. I don't know. Game Crash is like a function of skill, right? Because the fact that like so many of us are getting it now means that like we're putting time into this, into going for this type of thing. Where this does feel like, I think still like feel like a 1. Like there's gonna be like one game that stands far above the rest. Like I could be streaming this for like years, honestly. And people could get it before me, and then lots of people could get it before me. But would I? And maybe I'd care, but I'd still be playing because this is fun. Okay, need T-piece, got it. Okay. Right. Yeah, right, no, because like right now we're all, like, I think a lot of us are chasing clouds, like, for me, this is like half true because on the one hand, I was planning on like grinding for this completely before I learned that Scooty was gonna go for it. On the other hand, like I started playing really stupid and only started focusing again, I think when like it became clear that other people were taking it seriously. Hey, I really appreciate that. I spent a lot of time on the music. Way more than I should have, but a lot of time nonetheless. Wait. Do I start in level 18 always? For my... When I was grinding for Game Crash, I was starting on level 19 quite a bit. That was bad. Because that got me to the... I just needed to get to the end the fastest. Wrong place. Yeah, because like you see, I'm waiting so long before making some of these placements. Because I'm considering like way more possibilities than what I do for long game playing. Oh, is it 20%? I've been saying 30%. I think that's close enough. But yeah, okay, 1 in 4 is good enough for me. Yeah, no, droughts are really not the issue. And like I knew that I could feel this, or I believe this without doing any math to back it up, because I don't die due to droughts. I die due to the shitty stacks. I was there when Andy crashed. I saw the whole thing. Oh, wait. $60 tiles on the board and survive until 140 tiles. That's quite generous, actually. So to reach it... Good question, Muffio, because I think this is gonna be the subject of like discussion. Because honestly, I don't want people to have to care about crash mechanics if they don't want to. I think that's overall bad for the game because it goes against like what we've come to expect from like years of competition as a natural progression of things. And oh, okay. So the move there. Okay, now I'm starting to see how to build up for Tetrises. Do I dream about Tetris? No. Try clearing 29.5. Not for me right now. Yeah, I have a bunch of goals. They're just not really collected. Is it possible to have sequence of pieces where you're just screwed? Yeah, but it's also possible that I'm gonna get 100-piece droughts right now. And I didn't. And you didn't expect me to. Because in that case, the odds of that happening were unlikely. So, do we know the odds of whether you can achieve perfect gameplay? I think we do, and the answer is like with AI. With AI stacking, you can get some pretty fucked up results. Yeah, and he got Crash. I love this board. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Who was faster, Andy or we got it at the same line? I don't know. Kind of hard to tell. I don't think any of us are gonna care about actual time. Unless, like, for whatever reason, like, other people care about it, but that's, I think, not gonna happen to this extent. Wrong way. I could hit that normally. There was a speedrun.com, yeah, and like look at how many submissions have been made in the past year. It doesn't help that the moderators don't care about the game. That might be a bit of an overgeneralization, but at the same time it isn't. And like they're just so disconnected from everything because like I don't think Tetris is any of their main games. Do you get anything for winning CTM? Yeah, there's a crowdfunded prize pool. Are they allowed Tetris Gem? I asked them about my speedrun timer mod, and they never said anything about that. And like I literally like gave them the patch and like I think the source code for it too. It was... Yeah. No, there is no future for Tetris on speedrun.com. Classic Tetris at least. Now modern Tetris, that has been alive for a very long time. Whew. Did Andy break score world record in his crush run? I believe the consensus is that he did not get Tetrises, and he definitely didn't get any past like 1,000 lines or so it's unlikely. Wait, TGM has an SRC? Has an SRC board? That's crazy. Can you give the levels flavors? Just based on the color? I mean, we have names for the color palettes. Some of them are, I think, like, food-based. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't gaslighting you, Rhubarb. So it's like beating the game. Yeah. But do you like just, once you beat a game, are you the kind of person who just like puts it away forever? And never touches it again? I think some people are, that's fine. I think it would be extremely shocking if any of us were, because we played this game for so long. Oh, whoops, I forgot to drink water, my bad. I'll do it after this game. Straight pieces are not statistically rare. 1 in 7 is like more than enough, especially when you can like wait for the bar for so long. That was bad. Yeah, that's like totally my fault. Yeah. Thomas, it's been a pretty crazy couple of days. One in 7.23. I mean, if you round to the nearest 1 in 7. Like, how many pieces do you need until you get a statistically significant difference between 1 in 7 and 1 in 7.23? Scout's video has 3.8 million views, yeah. Yeah, no, it's going, that's going to the moon. Was that correct? Wait, no, it wasn't. Shoot, I got distracted by the low-hanging fruit. That was correct-ish. Yeah, of course it's not. I edited it in. It's like freaking Camellia. I misdropped because I was looking down, aware. How did I read the chat while doing a record? Just, I looked down and read. Camellia, I actually haven't listened to that one. Where? The Phoenix is rising. Guitar, did you see the Camellia song that I used in my run? Oh, okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. No, just go to the description and look and find the Camellia song. All I want you to do is read the title. Thank you. That was a fucking triple machine move if I've ever seen one. There's one Tetris in the hand, worth 2 in the bush. Yeah. I was very happy when I realized that like I could shoehorn it into one of the sections. That worked. Is it a setting in-game to start at level 18? Yeah, you hold A while pressing a level. It's talked about in the game manual, which is why people know about this. But I guess the theory that like I think makes most sense is that they just kind of added this feature in last minute. Maybe during playtesting they realized that like level 9 was starting to get kind of slow for them. If I had been able to see that adjustment, this board would be significantly nicer. Okay, one. Ooh! Alright, this is the first. Oh, nope, that was wrong. First run past halfway of the session, I believe. Nice. If only you could add 10 to the V-type height. Ooh. I love how we just go from like 19.0 to 19.5 and then suddenly 19.10 shows up and you're just like, yup. Huh? Oh, the thumbnail? Okay, so... I'm not really good at editing these myself, but I had some good friends. So the actual, like, cutouts of me was done by Scouts. And then meanwhile, the photo was... I got it from Eric ICX, but I know how to reproduce it myself. And that's actually, like, it's actually a legitimate thing that can happen if you, like, quote-unquote crash in a certain way. So it's like, it's a situation that, like, Hydrant had originally considered a crash. That was pretty funny. I'm not getting a piece, am I? Man, okay. So yeah, that is the first time all stream. I've been streaming for an hour. That's the first time that I died due to a drought. Yeah, no, and I feel like I could have lasted longer too. This is the other thing. I know that I didn't play perfectly, so I have made my peace with that game. I haven't drinking water yet. Okay, I'll do that right now. You can still try for the world transfer after misdropping. Yeah, I know. I've been working on that. It's just, I'm not used to like those kinds of setups though. Bottoms up. Yeah. Try to write the hiragana. If you want pattern stuff, ask like Kirby or Sky. Why is everybody flocking to Game Crash? Because it got publicity and we all want clouts. Yeah, the thing is, you can task you can task perfect games without a lot of effort because the RNG manipulation is quite versatile. Yxilandi did hit crash. I was watching. Thank you. See? RNG is kind. That was bad. I knew this would happen, yeah. What's my next goal? I'm just gonna be like bouncing between a lot of stuff for now. I just want to play. So this, yeah, so I think the best way to watch 18 is to sort of try and play along. Like, try and consider all the possible places where I could put this next piece, depending on what's in this next box. Because I'm gonna be waiting, because that's what adjustments are. Why is that wet? Let water get on it. What is a king bar? Again? Oh, that was wrong! Mindless. Vertical bar in the middle of a stack? Sometimes, I think sometimes that is a fine move. That should have been adjusted away. Ooh. Very nice. That was a mistake. Okay, that's... One more. One more piece. Nice. Oh, stupid. Fine. That's fine. Okay. Rolling privilege, yes. What did Matthias ask? Yeah. So it's like Hydrant did a lot of the groundwork, but honestly, the crash sheet is like 50% Maya too. There are, I think, a lot of like really unsung heroes when it comes to just like how we got this far. Yeah, I got the perfect transition, but I want the perfect max outs. The transition is just the intermediate goal. Unlucky. How do you calculate the crash points? You simulate the... So it turns out that it's the frame that causes the crash is relatively deterministic. And by that, I mean there are only like a comparatively small handful of variables that affect the length of the frame. And they all, like, don't really interact with each other. I played against Joseph Saley. I played against Joseph once. He kinda trounced me, but I also was ahead of him 2-1. That would be like 3 years ago, though. Probably more. Yeah. So... okay, yeah. We haven't really been getting many clips. I would say that's unlucky, but, you know. Maybe that is called reversion to the mean. Good. Nice. I think that was not optimal. That's but it worked out fine. In theory, wouldn't it be harder to go the longest without a crash? Yeah, I think everybody agrees with that. It's just the idea of complete. Okay, okay. Here's the thing. Okay, this is apparently the first time anybody has ever beaten Tetris, right? Blue Scooty showed that it was possible for Tetris to be beaten, right? If you go to Tetris.com, like literally the official Tetris websites, you can play a version of the game that is beatable. Like, why do I need single? Because singles take the longest. Why do some crash points potentially work? We'll go on different things. The idea is that the time where a frame starts is effectively random. Like, we don't have a way of controlling that. Ugh. So depending on like where the frame starts, different kinds of crashes can happen. I think, yeah. Nice. Why would you do that? There is a perfectly fine... Oh my god. Yeah, the game resets, but you keep your score, which honestly like isn't much. Coster, I think if used right, it makes my comp better. If I need to like fix aggression, then I can play like Drought G or something for like a couple hundred lines. Because I think the stacking parts are fine for the most parts. Or do they? What is being said? Oh, buses? Actually, no. No, the frame rule, there are Tetris frame rules. They don't matter for this thing in particular. Bad stack. Maybe. This is fun, so. Wait, because like there are, I feel like almost, like you could probably make an argument that the only unbeatable version of the game is Tengen. Line count will never cause a game crash. There just isn't enough going on. Because line count, okay, the reason that the game crash happens is because there's so much repeated addition, right? When it comes to the line count, you're only adding 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Give me a piece for the continue. Oh! Okay. Oh yeah, Game Boy doesn't crash. This is all. Hi, Alex. Are your hands feeling better? Yeah. Also, like, consider something like Tetrio. How do you... it's like, do you beat Tetrio? Is that a thing? Does Tetrio go on forever? B29, let's go. So Alex, if you get Crash next, all right, I don't want you to put any, I don't want to put any pressure. So, but consider that means that the entire CTM top 4 from last month will be the first 4 to get Game Crash. Right, exactly. No, it's like, do you beat chess? Will Magnus Carlsen become the first ever human to beat chess if he just tries really hard? Like, I think the entire thing is quite goofy. Though I can't deny that I think that was optimal. I'm pretty sure that was optimal. With the mess that I had. How's it going, Andy? Oh, wait. Oh, that was a triple. Hope you had fun. I heard that your match was postponed. Which is honestly so amazing. Welcome to the club, dude. It's tomorrow, lol. No cap. First to level 255. Wait, Andy, are you actually gonna start going for it? You will get rebirth? Okay. I just remember. Okay, so I just remembered that the other interpretation of rebirth exists. And that is making me somewhat more uncomfortable with using the term, to be completely honest. Like in the sense that like we use it in the context of like going for rebirth. That is, yeah. Am I gonna go for first level rack mode? Dude, that's so far away. Like, I don't think... Like, do people actually want to go for... Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. It's not even red. Game Scout got that detail off. Incorrect. The final level is red, but you don't actually see that because the levels start lagging behind. $19.5 only Tetris. That's crazy. Yeah. And also, okay, the other thing with Rebirth is that right now it's like really unfair for people who aren't me. Because I have hardware advantage, in the sense that there's a trick that I can do on my retro USB AVS that other people can't. And like for whatever reason, every time I try and bring this up, people just never acknowledge it. Yes, exactly, Kataru. It is a thing. And like I want to like either like figure out like how we can make this more accessible to people, or just I don't know. But yeah, like right now I literally have controller. I really have like a hardware advantage. And this is like a hardware advantage that isn't easy to resolve because one, the AVS costs like close to $200. Two, I think the backlog for orders is extremely high. No, I think we need that, but like we also need somebody to make it. And wait, Kataru, does the NES have like the same pinouts that we could use to like emulate the Famicom expansion ports? Like, is this possible? AV Famicom not expensive and has an easier. Okay, so it's okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I would appreciate it if somebody who has like worked with this stuff before takes a look at it before I start like making like very wild claims. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, so you know the thing where you have to like push down or like flash an Xbox or whatever? With my hardware, there is a way that you can just avoid all of that. I don't have to worry about these other things that other people do if they want to go for like original hardware thing. And then on the other hand, like if people just say, oh, screw it, I'm going to go for wraparound on Tetris Gem because I don't want to deal with all the bullshits for game crash like dodging. I think that has a place. I think in terms of Tetris game, but no, oh my god, there was a Gerald thing. I missed it. Katara, that's not quite right. We're controlling where the jump goes to before it actually does it. The reason that the RAM jumps to code is because you're setting the jump location to 0. Whereas with the P3, P4 clamping, you're setting the jump location to like what it should be. No, but the thing is, it's not fair to other people if they have to like deal with stuff that I don't have to. Like, they can maybe get a Famicom. I don't think people want to. That's maybe a skill issue on the parts, but it's just like, do we really want to push like the top level of play in that direction? I'm not really big on that idea, as you can probably tell. That's a money issue. Maybe Famicoms are accessible. Maybe. But then, yeah, so then, like, it's technically allowed, but, like, I don't know. It's just, there are, like, weird semantics that I think we haven't really thought them through because there's been no reason to, and, like, it seems like there's no reason now, but like, it's not whether it's legal, it's like whether it's good competition. Because there's also the thing that, like, oh, did you here's something you might not have known. I'm kind of cheating because the AVS runs at an exactly 60 frames per second frame rates. The NES runs slightly faster, 60.0098 frames per second. So I am playing on a slower version of NES Tetris. And over a game that's like, okay, so, and here's the rub. Over a game that's like 40 minutes long, this is gonna add up to like several seconds, maybe even a minute. But on a piece-by-piece basis, I only get an extra, like, maybe 1/10 of a second per piece. No, that's a big deal. I get an extra 1/10 of a millisecond per piece. So consider that. My game is running slower, but it's so close to being fine that the difference is, like, 1/10 of a millisecond per piece. And because per piece is how decisions are made in NES Tetris, I don't think we need to consider the accumulation of that. So on level 29, where it's like 2 pieces per second, that adds up. So it's like this hardware is like pretty different in that way. That was nice. I made sure when doing this, when doing that setup. Fuck! Oh, so Andy is the real number 2. Andy is actually, I think, wait. 61.8 FPS? What are you talking about? Wait, was Andy playing on original NES or was he playing on Retron? Andy, are you still here? Do you know the answer to this question? Okay, I see 2 people say Retron and 1 person say NES. Yeah, okay, so none of us have actually gotten the game crash on original hardware. Consider this. Scooty was on Retron. I'm on ABS. Andy was on Retron. None of us have done it on original hardware. That is still very much up for grabs. And you could argue that is the first game crash. Yeah, no, Gerald is probably going to be the one, and if that's the case. Or Alex, because I think Alex might be going for it. Yeah. Like, also consider that maybe my monitor makes it, like, very easy to see dusk. And I think this is maybe probably not an issue because you could always get like a lot of different CRTs and stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like most of the time I say Alex Thatch when I'm talking about Alex Thatch. It just feels correct. Or Alex T. Oh, that's funny. Oh, it's 60.0988. I added an extra zero. I spread misinformation and that ended up making my case look better. Yeah, that's the other fun part. Okay, so here's my theory for why going for perfect makes you a better player. All right, so I put myself into into really dumb situations. Right? Everyone agrees that's a given. All that jazz. But here's the thing. I'm learning exactly how dumb each one of these are. And by that, I mean because I'm doing them so much that I'm encountering these situations more so than like any normal player does. So that means that you're getting valuable information from like the other end of the spectrum. All right. Whereas if you only try and play well, if you only try and play safe, then it's kind of like you're trying to like estimate the optimal like level of like aggression or stacking or like risk. Price is Right style, right? You're trying to get closer and closer, but you're trying not to go over. But if you just say, screw it, I'm gonna go over like every single time, you learn from that. And sometimes, not this time apparently, do something cool. No, it doesn't, because it matters in speedruns because the time difference is going to like make or break you. It's really going to matter. Like you can play basically the exact same as somebody else and like get way worse results. But for Tetris, all we care about is the time between when I see the next piece and when the current piece lands. And that works out to be like 1/10 of a millisecond per piece. On kill screen speeds, maybe. Yeah. Tetris is complicated, and like we're like honestly one of the more tame ones in terms of just like necessary knowledge, I feel. I never have NGC. I'm pretty sure that bar was impossible. But I don't NGC. I think it's insane that people get it in the first place because 1, you have to be up that high. 2, you have to get back-through-back long bars, which is like already like very low odds. Are you saying I shouldn't, Coster? That one might have been better, and then I think I see what you mean. I see what you mean. That I maybe should not have gone there. Okay, that felt good. Did back-to-back? Yeah, it's happened. A bunch of people have it. It's just not the kind of thing that like you see. The task pause manipulation. So you don't need to though. You can route things with like efficient placements. No, I get you, NGC. It's like when people talk about like 4 long bars in a row being like extremely rare. I feel like it happens to me like often enough that I wouldn't call it like a once in a blue moon type thing. Oh. Okay, flap. Okay, gimme. I should not have rotated first there. That was good. Okay, GG. Crash dodging in a run even harder to keep track of. Yeah, line counts, yeah, can kind of mess you up. Yeah, no, Scout, like, this has been a long time coming for Scouts, I think. Like, he's just the improvements, his improvements over the years is just really tangible. Because he's like, he experiments, he's had successes, and it's all like culminated in this moment, and it is glorious. The classic Tetris dictionary was a thing years and years ago. It got kind of memed though. But I keep only Tetrising after the transition. No, absolutely. Maybe if I could find an easy way to break it off and still go for like a just a very efficient run, I would. But I'm gonna be going for it. That was a move. Yeah. So I don't know. I think if we want to like get something similar to this idea of like similar to like the same like marketable idea as like beating Tetris, I think playing a perfect game of Tetris gets up there. "22 max is possible if you start on level 19. It has been achieved by exactly one person. If you start on level 18, then I think unless you push down like an unhuman amount, which I am unwilling and unable to do. Oh! I didn't listen to my own advice. This is savable. Not anymore. You saw a video of somebody who got so far he broke the game. Oh, that's crazy. What is perfect? Yeah. I mean, I guess just like playing without making mistakes, and I guess you could measure that by going for Tetrises. It's like 100% accuracy on like chess.com. 100% accurate. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, okay, that's a great point. Why do I only play level 18 perfect speed? No, because 18's fun. Alright, you actually have time to think about adjustments. Or at least I actually have time to think about adjustments more specifically. Like the kind of like really crazy adjustments that send you all the way across the board. On 19, you basically can't do that. On 29, you definitely can't. You're like limited to like these like baby like one rotation adjustments. Which are like great starting points, but they're not the really fun ones. Yeah. The problem is that it's so hard to communicate what I'm doing. Like right now, I'm waiting to see like whether like another of a certain piece comes. My God, give me the fill. Is there audio desync? Oh fuck, there is. I can fix that. Why don't people tell me these things? It's because my setup was going like really haywire yesterday, so I like ended up putting a manually putting 500 milliseconds delay. So I've changed it now, so I think it should be substantially better. If the person who like noticed it first would like to reevaluate. I don't know. It's really hard to test the stream because like I'm not watching it right now. Much better. Hi Kirby. Yeah. So thank you. I appreciate you telling me something's off. Okay, yeah, this is dead. Is there any money playing in Tetris? Classic Tetris is very, very fortunate to be the beneficiary of a handful of rather gracious donors to monthly prize pools. I'm doing well. No, one of the reasons I was sad that like Crash Grind was going for so long was because I couldn't play. I felt like I couldn't play this, and now I can, and like I'm happy because I like playing this. Oops. Oh, that actually worked out better than the actual. Fuck. Practice switching between 1, 2, and 3 lines. What are you talking about? Yeah, thanks, Jilu, for staying. Oh, I see what you mean, Guitaro, but I also like assume that OBS knows how to handle that. Yeah, there's Scott Gray. He's a researcher at OpenAI. He's been a longtime fan. There's a guy who also goes by Shall Be Satisfied. He's also been watching for years now. There was a guy named who went by Atavis Knights, who used to hang around during like the early days where I like began to get an audience. And he's a poker player. Fourscore. Okay, so I should mention, in case it's one of the suggestions in the OBS site logs file analyzer. I see. Okay, I think usually I don't have a problem with this, and here there is like a very, like the reason was because I literally said like set the audio delay to 500 milliseconds. Because I was just like messing around with a lot of stuff. So I've undone that now. I think normally people do not complain. And normally when I watch streams, I don't like cringe by like how off sync everything is. Hi CT. Assuming it's Vandy, so hi Vandy. What's good, Shocky? Is there like a tech tournament that just finished? My PvE for line's perfect. On camera, it's like... On camera, it's 132. Off camera, I think I got level 21. Oh, what's good, Wiley? Thank you so much, kind sir. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Yeah, really appreciate it, guys. Alright, while you're at it, next time you see Pixel Andy streaming, give him a shout out. He, maybe like an hour ago, hour and a half ago, became the third person to do it. We're just all like getting it done now. Is lotion more economical than gloves? Economical, maybe. Better, probably not. Wait, it just really fits the like the vibe that I wanted to get for that moment. Did you notice that I timed the drop of the song with the actual crash, or with the actual glitch colors transition? Yes. Wait, I thought they said the yeah. The best reason for having what on mute? You have a better recorded PB. Yeah. Wait, Dangler, I'm like pretty sure that like you're better than me at this right now. Okay, so yeah, first off, thank you, CDI. I was like quite pleased with myself about the audio. So, okay, the very last song is a Toho song. I've had that planned for literally like weeks, maybe months. Yes. Just because I watched a Toho playthrough where that played at the end, and it was the most intense thing I had watched in a hot minute. And then I like made it like really quiet in the final thing for whatever reason. I didn't notice until the video came out because mastering hard. Yeah. Yeah, no, thanks so much for the raid, Wiley. See you, Ryman. Yeah. I think Mind Echoes... I kind of just like started trying to fit things to moments, and then at the very end where like I just kind of gave up and just said like whatever is like a certain length. Would I ever play Summoning Salt music? No, because I'm like kind of scared of what he'd do. Is world record score or line something that's going to be competed for? If people keep coming to watch that, then it's possible. Without it, I don't think it's desirable. Because right now, I really feel that Blue Scooty is like the only person who would go for it on his own. And I'm also pretty sure he's also the type of person that won't really do anything with the world record until somebody else beats it. Oh, Lena? Or Home? Or Odyssey? Oh, no, it was Odyssey. Wait, what? No, there are so many names. Like I forget. I think the 90%, yeah. And people seem to like watching that. That really surprised me during the color grind, because it is my belief that like line out gameplay is the least interesting type of gameplay. Yeah, absolutely. And I know this because he said so, ads. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like, what is the next big thing? What is true kill screen? Is true kill screen the game crash? I don't know. I'm gonna really try and pitch perfect max outs as something for people to get excited about. And I really like that because this is a skill that I just like practicing a lot more. Getting past 157, yeah, you're right, but I also feel that with practice we could figure this out. Yeah. Surviving DKS. Okay, but where do you set the bar for survival on that? I don't know. I'm like beginning to think it's like more. I'm beginning to feel more optimistic that like it could go for like 50 or 100 lines. 255 is not impossible if you have cheater hardware. Legal cheater hardware, but like kind of cheater hardware. Which I do. So I'm able to do this, and I think really no other top player in the community can right now. Or at least they'd have to buy a Famicom. Perfect max out seems harder than game crash. It's kind of hard to compare difficulties. Because it's like, I don't know, it's like saying like rolling a perfect, like flipping heads like 20 times in a row. Is that like hard? Or is that just not, it just seems like it'll take longer to happen. High CTL. Yeah, no, I want to go for, no, because it's, and the other rub is that this actually won't be like the most efficient max out either because of the meme game. But then you can go for that next. And then maybe perfect 29 max out is in the cards. I think in terms of like an ultimate end goal for the community, that might work. But it just seems so impossible right now. I don't think anybody could get above like 8 Tetrises in a row, like more than like 5, like honestly 1% of the time. No! You're right, Dangler. I think it's the other extreme. Like, game crash is something where I feel that you have to grind so much to develop a certain level of skill, but once you do, you could probably get game crash every time. And that's absolutely not the case here, because you can grind so much to develop skill, but you still need a lot of luck. Not just with pieces, but like also with like execution. Right? You don't think anybody will be excited? Yeah! That's a great point, Kirby. What does Famicom do for reducing crashes? So Famicoms have the Famicom expansion ports. And Famicom expansion port can be used to add player 3 or player 4 controllers. NES Tetris has code for manipulating the player 3 and player 4 controllers. So if you and that code ends up that code ends up affecting the game crash. The thing is, we don't really see these effects because none of us use these controllers. The NES expansion ports, wait, is there a NES expansion port? I want to say that there might be like a hardware difference. Because I know that the NES 4-score, which is one of the, by the way, I was looking for the Tristop adjust. How are the odds or levels affected? So basically anything from level 247 onwards. So basically all the crashes that require like push down or like flashing the next box, they don't happen. You still have to do, I think you still have to do crash dodge stuff. You might have to do crash dodge stuff for other ones unless you do next box, and unless you do a scoreboard manipulation. I don't know. I see what you mean, Kirby. I was just trying to think in terms of just like what we have left to like market and S Tetris. Like, what is there? And I think this is like kind of nice because it feels like the other end of the spectrum from like fast level, like all consistency based, where you take like as few risks as possible, to like slow level, lots of randomness involved, but you take as many risks as possible in response. So I kind of like that. Like if I were to push something like I go for again, and I'd go for this without like any like clout chasing either, right? And ultimately that's all that matters for me. This okay, yeah. All right. No! That's hard. That's really hard. Okay, GG. Cowardsman, yes, it's more consistent. I can't hit Bukos, and I don't need to learn how to hit Bukos. Because that feels just like pure ego. Yeah, okay, so center rolls are like pretty disastrous if you want any semblance of consistency, because you really cannot control where the stack goes if you're maintaining two different things at once. Right, like because right now you can sort of think in terms of like connected areas. When you put the well in the center, you'll lose like one of the useful ones. So then it becomes left well versus right well. And for us humans, right well's better because you only need 4 taps to get a bar over. I say us humans because beta Tetris has always preferred left well, even with the table base. Yeah. Right. And then at some points, like Centerwell becomes good when the pieces get really fast, just because setting up the right well is kind of hard. And this is, I think, what beta Tetris shows. Yeah. But then a lot of beta Tetris stacks get like really, really, really stupid. Yeah. Katari, would you say that you beat TGM when you get a GM? When you get a GM rank? I guess I still find the idea, like the beating Tetris argument, pretty silly from my perspective. Beat equals 99. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Feel like this is what it'll be like when we solve chess. Well, yeah, but So chess has these like opener databases, right? All right, and they're like extremely well studied, extremely optimized, but you can't use them for an entire game. All right, now in Nest Tetris, yeah, the point that I was getting at, in Nest Tetris, I should have done the thing. The table base, you can construct a table base that'll get you through like probably 99.9% of all situations, on average. All right, and I think that really speaks to the sheer difference in complexity between this game versus chess. Just because, like, even though there are like a lot of possibilities, there are only like the number that actually matter is substantially smaller. It just gets reduced down because it's too abstract. Yeah, that's the problem. I think, yeah, I know what you mean, because like I've had to do the whole thing where I explain, yes, there are in fact different versions of Tetris to a lot of people. No, the four scorer has like a different protocol actually, so I don't think it works. Kirby, you said that's. You said that the P1, P2 ports are exposed. Are they the same ones that like the Famicom uses for P3, P4? Is that am I just completely blanking on how it works? Or no. I see what you mean. Like the Famicom thing was like they provide like a mirror for like P1, P2, right? So yeah. So it is possible then. That's true. Yeah, and that's true because of the code too. However, like we're really lucky because the setup that we have does not encounter that, because you hold, I believe you hold let up, select, and start on the player 3 controller. All right, so you can use both buttons, and you could even press down if you wanted to, I think. Wait, shit! ULR bug is like totally possible for humans, right? Wait, fuck! You could do 40 hertz on an actual controller. On like actual hardware. Wait, does SMB1 polling account for the expansion port too? They might have like a more caveman polling method. Wait, fuck! This game sucks. Wait, surely we... I feel like I've had this epiphany before. You think SB1 has its... Wait, can somebody just like check the disassembly for SMB1, see if they check for the expansion port? Wait, no, surely somebody's thought of this before. Surely, I feel like I've thought of it. Fuck! No! No! Surely it's just bit. Oh, thanks for the raid. I missed an PDL backup. I just had maybe the worst epiphany of my life. And like I suppose you could also do like the you could do the thing where you just shave down the buttons and yeah, just shave down the buttons and like just press left right that way, I guess. Actually, why don't they do that? I feel like that could introduce a new challenge into the game. Like, just even, like, as an experiment. Huh, I'll have to ask Eyeball that. Thoughts on cats? Cats are alright. My roommate's a big fan. Where he lives, there are a lot of strays around, so he interacts with them a lot. Surely it's banned. Yeah, probably. Thank you for the follows. Yeah. Or we could just choose to play shorter categories and like master double kill screen or something. Alright. And I think there's this like kind of like compelling ideas. Like, is Nest Tetris like the original game? Or is Nest Tetris the community that has come across because of it? DKS with 40 hertz. Yeah, the problem is that it's like, I feel like it would be impossibly precise, right? Because you have to like only press the other button for like less than a frame, and it being useful in one direction only is not great. Oh yeah, yeah, you could just do the ULR glitch with, okay. Oh, that was a burn. You cannot find it in the assembly? What, the controller code or just Famicom expansion in general? Oh, down, left, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Appreciate you stopping by. Also, there's something that I really like about the idea that a guy in my chat named Arm is one of the probably few people who can read assembly comfortably. No, okay, so we've been saying that 30 hertz is the limit because you have to be like one button on, one button off. But if you allow pressing left and right at the same time, then you can do something where you press, you hold right, then you hold right and left at the same time, and that gives you 2 shifts for some reason. The decompilation for any NES game will be in assembly. 6502 assembly specifically, because compiling C code to assembly just does not work. Alright, you can see like LVM MOS project. Fuck, I saw that too late. Who's in charge of this rule? The thing is, we are, kind of. Like, we don't have official leaderboards. The goal is perfect max outs, Yanni, but I would be more than happy with perfect transition. Yeah. What was it in C in the first place? Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, the tooling did not exist. The tooling only exists now because really, I guess people just really like C for some reason. Most 6502 C compilers suck, by the way. Yeah, no, I've heard CC65 described as like you can get performant code with it, but you have to write really shitty C code to do so. I don't know anything about LLVM MOS is performance, but I also know that NestFab kind of low diffs the competition, so NestFab is fucking awesome, by the way. Scooty's crash video is 1.7 million. That's insane. Oh, that's perfect, Alex Richards. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, so like, I don't know, now that NestFab exists, I have no desire to learn anything like CC65 or LLVM MOS or like any of the other ones. Right, exactly. That's, I think, the points that is made. Oh, let's go! Let's go! We got Charlie coverage. I wonder if he will find Andy's game or my game. I hope that people let him know. Okay. So ARM. Kataru has told me that SMB1 does have the Famicom code. So you could do that. But then, like, again, you could also just, like, sand the controller. So I don't think my epiphany was, like, as much. Charlie coverage, I feel, is the best possible outcome for this, just because the way that his thing works is just 100% exposure. Yeah. The extra shift thing, yeah. It's just a quirk of the code. And you can use, I think you might have to use pause buffering as well. Or pause buffering works without left plus rights at the same time. Oof. Yeah, that's, are you talking about LLVM Moss FCR? The column 9 instead of the middle wall was odd. That was probably a mistake. Oh, let's go! Wait, this is the good ending. That's the good ending, right? Like, everyone on the internet is happy. We can just all forget this person exists, and then we can move on. I heard about this. I haven't actually watched it myself. I don't really feel the need to, or desire. Oh, okay, okay. Oh. I feel like I've heard about this when I was reading about the NestFab performance blog posts. So I see where I was wrong. I mean, wait, just the absurdity of this saying that like and implying that a 13-year-old should be chasing their life goals right now is fucking wild. How's it going, Scan? Wait, is it like still, is it okay to use your old username, or do you want to be Charasu? Okay. Cool. I don't know, I feel that it just flows slightly nicer. Let's go. How's it going? The best run I've gotten in meme was 100 lines, and that actually died to droughts. Most of the runs have not been dying to droughts, though. You can play Tetris outside. You can play Tetris outside. Yeah. Scooty has the record for Game Boy Tetris, by the way, in case you didn't know. I think it's, from what I heard, it's not even close. Why would you want to use multiple controllers? Like, the idea is that with multiple controllers, you can press left and right at the same time and have it, like, kind of be legal, but we might as well just ban that, too, in the spirit of stuff. GBTET, yeah. Two Optimal says, who the fuck cares, or who TF cares about Tetris? In the Twitch and in the YouTube chat of a Tetris streamer filled with people watching me play Tetris. I don't know if that situation is entirely envisioned, but well. USB controllers, I think they're just so bad, I think. Like, I have heard of one person saying that, like, oh, they used the overclocking software and they got it to work okay. So maybe that person was valid. On the other hand, Ludwig posted a video, let's go. On the other hand, that person was Schrodinger cats. And any of y'all remember this experience? Was he was either here for like 2 weeks or a month. That was a fucking wild time. Ludwig posted a video. Okay, I think we need to make comments like just like saying that like other people are starting to do this now. Cause like definitely like Andy stuff, I think now that the hype is dying down, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, no, you can get a USB adapter that has like really good polling. That's what I use. It served me well. I practiced rolling in a car while we were on a road trip for hours straight using this setup. And his speed is a new thing. These are there are actual studies that show playing Tetris is good for mental health. There's something like spatial, I think, organization is apparently good universally. Alan bot, it shouldn't, but like at the same time, I kind of feel like you should just play it pure. Because, like, the whole point of Game Crash is that you're getting something that only exists, that exists as a factor of, like, the original game. So then when you change the game, I don't know, it just kind of feels not the same. I feel that compared to the actual length of an average run, the time it takes to reset should serve as, like, a good breather at most. And if you're resetting so much that that's not true, then I think maybe you should work on other achievements first. Blindfolds will be mandatory in this tournament, Lester. I kind of want to try blind tournaments, just like have like one person screaming instructions and the other person try and, yeah, no, literally national news. Yeah, I want to see Ludwig's video. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I told Trey how to patch Crash, but okay, first off, they use 7-digit scores, and 7-digit score Crash happens like significantly later. Like, it's very safe that nobody was reaching that point. Where of Matthew? Who? Oh. Has a Crash been achieved yet? There have been 3 of them by 3 different people. I'm one of them. The NES Max controller has official, like, rapid fire. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess at this point we just ban stuff. So I imagine like Famicom cheese would be banned, and nobody would complain. The third crass pixelated Andrew achieved it on stream earlier today, just a couple hours ago. I watched the ending. The crazy thing about the Andy run to me was that he didn't fucking practice colors. Did I miss the PC? Oh, that's so sad. I'm crying tears of sadness. Oh, this is really bad. If you had 15 seconds to place each piece, would I get this easily? No. Or actually, I could get this in a day, if that was the case. Because then I could move the pieces left to right like crazy. Because I think, what, it's like 30 Tetrises in a row? And I can do that consistently on Cultress in a single session. Oh, let him cook. I would have actually, if I had placed the LPs down, I got the pieces. It's a perfect transition. Galumba, was your perfect transition no burns or one burn? Because I think you might have the first. Oh, it was one burn. Okay, yeah. Was Yanni's? Who was the first no? Alex was the first no burn then. Low-level languages are better than high-level languages. That is a spicy take. Hi, MSX. Well, okay, so I'm defining perfect max out as no burns. Or perfect transition as no burns. So I think the other definition is like valid, I just don't prefer it. Who has the most perfect transitions? If you're willing to accept my unrecorded ones, I might have a case for it because I go for this a lot. Quartet, my theory is that you're probably working on simpler problems while doing so. What's the point of this stream? I'm just playing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I read this like very old article, somebody linked it on Hacker News, like talking about how low level is quote easier. And their idea was that it's easier by nature of the industry. Because you're expected to do like much more constrained things. Yes, I was talking about Deskfab a few minutes ago. It's awesome. Pubby is a wizard. And I don't say that lightly. I mean that he actually, like, I would send him, like, code with, like, this, like, really obscure glitch, and he would just fix it in an hour. I'm back at school, yeah. Okay, we're probably gonna end soon. I have some stuff that I'm gonna try and cram tonight. I'm playing on this clone console called the Retro USB AVS. Yeah, thanks for like the actual detailed explanations, Katara. That kind of stuff's so hard to talk talk through. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Oh, yes, sir. Ah, yes, my favorite programming language, XML. Oh no, okay, I want the YouTube conversation looks fun. I feel like my experience with like big projects is pretty non-existent, honestly. So I don't feel particularly qualified to like have strong opinions on, I think, most things programming as a result. Have I seen Dreambird? I don't know what Dreambird is. Oh, yes, I have seen Dreambird. It is beautiful. I agree. It is fantastic. Yes. I kind of wanted to like write like an actual compiler for it once, just to see what would happen. I think like there might only be like a handful of impossible rolls. Oh yeah, safety is a huge thing. I mean, that's how we get like fucking that's how we get game crash in the first place, right? It's because variables were reused when they shouldn't have been. Okay, do I like Lisp? I don't have enough Lisp experience. Haven't really seen why it's great. I know that people love it. Doing anything interesting over IIP? There's a Tetris tournament, Boston Tea Parody, that I'm hosting. Room 32141 on January 13th, if you want to come. Oh, could I have bits there? Probably. Wait. I screwed up the square placement, right? What? It's very close to its AST. L flat. Oh, and then like build over? What do you... I don't know. I kind of just didn't want to. If PS5 was made by scratch, it would take forever to create. I mean, Life of Alex, it's probably impossible to do something at the scale that you're thinking of. L flat, but then it just became a tux slash... What? Summer got Linux on Scratch, I believe. Yeah, I believe that. Whereas I disappointed when I did not get first Crash, I was. Minecraft, there are no public tap videos. You can look at my Twitch channel maybe for some highlights of like older games. But I really only started uploading like when I started playing PAL. Oh, missed Trish stop thing. And he got 6.42. Okay, good on him. That's like really close to his other score. Oh, no, his other score is 6 points. Does that beat Eric? There's a potential to loop back to 0. Okay, here's the thing, X-Turn. I don't want to. But I feel like I will feel compelled to at some point. Wait, so does Andy just like literally have like every single 6.4 in existence? I guess except for Eric's. Then there is a chance. Yeah, there's a chance. I think it's likely. It's not gonna be now, and I feel like I won't enjoy it because I don't know. Game Crash, just as a concept, is kind of special to me. I don't think level rollover has that same level of charm. I guess Crash Dodge. Since, fun fact, I'm pretty sure I was the person who discovered that Crash Skip exists. For sure, even though, like, my discovery was like full with lots of errors, and so maybe I could learn to care about that again, but it just no. Yeah, no, it's a valid question. I'm gonna be getting asked that every single stream for the next like 6 months, probably. So I just have to get used to it. Games Guide is the dictionary, true. I heard. Was it good? Wait, do you think we could get him to like actually try out the game? Oh, okay, it was a mogul mail. That makes sense. He's helping Scoot. Let's go! Actually? Oh, that. Yes! Yes! Oh, that is so good. That's so good. That's so good. We actually get. Yeah, no, they're age restricting him because like he's very clearly like he's like very provably 13 and they just don't care. Yeah, okay, that's huge. That's really huge. Fuck, wait. Maybe I should go to Genesis. If like now he is aware that we exist. Maybe Scooty needs to go to Genesis. Wait, like, cause like he's gonna be there, right? He has to. Fuck. Wait, is this valid now? Yeah, 100 Tetris transition. Genesis is a Smash tournament that has like a Tetris side event for some reason. And like I had expressed interest in going because I follow Smash like very casually. But just didn't end up making plans. But like if the situation feels very different now. Like if like Ludwig is like doing this, I think that shows at least like some potential interest. Wait, fuck. Maybe we do this. Okay, so ARM. So apparently Ludwig made a video about Scooty that was already mentioned to me. The part that was communicated by Miles was that he's working to get Scooty unbanned on Twitch. Which means that like he's done his fucking research, which like I think he's good. Don't do that. Zempro, could you help me out on the unwanted? Okay, what is this? Hate speech? Okay. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so he made the accounts, his Twitch account before he was before he turned 13. And I guess somebody reported him for that. But his new accounts have been banned because like multi-accounting stuff, so yeah. Wait, but honestly, Scooty being banned is, I think, not something that like I'd say like Charlie would find. Imagine. I mean, it would probably seem so soft. But yeah. Yeah. Appreciate his effort. I need to find more people to moderate, but like, there's not enough regulars there that I could trust. Who's she? Oh, the Sky Newcast. I don't know. No, my criteria for mods is like a bit illogical. I'm gonna make this the third to last game at worst, because I want to end stream. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's inconsistent. I can fix that. Like, ah. Oh, that's, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, do you actually mod for Doug Doug? That's crazy. I actually want to turn shuffling into a Tetris challenge. That, like, with, like, a bounty that, like, I would sponsor. Because I like what he does with it, but I do feel that it has, like, some potential competitively. He's probably, in my opinion, the best content creator out right now, and definitely my favorites. So, yeah, okay, that's a connection, that's neat. Do not trust GPT moderator. Do I trust do I trust? I mean, honestly, it's like slightly fancier auto mod, right? Right. So like you can nerf it. Like you can make it so that you only do it with piece changes. You give them a little time to react. Oh, by the way, okay. So I guess I can ask. I only watch on YouTube, so a lot of the behind the scenes stuff I'm not really aware of. How does the shuffling work? Is it just generic program? Okay. Also, this is the last game. Oh, he did the shuffle stuff himself? That seems like hard. Oh, okay, so... Okay, they're dolphin save states. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, it took a while. I mean, I can imagine. There's like so many details. Yeah. No, I have seen that stuff, but... Yeah. Transition PV, let's go. Dangler, like, actually going full potential. Okay, that's it. Was a one burn. Nice. What is tetricitis? Is there a secret code to beat Tetris? Actually, Waldo, yes. On the PAL version of NES Tetris, if you press select, you get 10,000 points, and if you do it on B-type, you just win. Thank you for the $7 dono, Dilly Man. Yeah. Oh my God! Are you actually doing this, Dangler? I might commit alongside you. I do not play Tetrio. The technique's called rolling. You can look up Tetris rolling and you'll find a number of excellent videos. Yeah, no, you probably can. Like, this is just like Stack Rabbit buff. I don't know. I feel like I kind of need to like reacclimate to it. Maybe I'll do some Culture offline, but. Extern, I would be programming this, I think, or like getting somebody from the community to do it, because it would be a ROM hack, and I can ROM hack. I've made a number of ROM hacks in the past, and I know people who definitely can. And it would work entirely inside the game, and this is also going to help with like the high level performance because it will be lagless. So it will be like a custom version, like a customly programmed ROM hack of NES Tetris instead of like Dolphin shenanigans or whatever. It's just, the idea, of course, comes from Doug because he took this and turned it into like something amazing because that's what he does. Char's here. Hydran actually did that. He did that for an Any tourney once. It was scuffed. I think I made it to finals. I think I lost to Scotto. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Bitesy? Hello. Appreciate the follow. Wait, is this Bitesy Beat Saber? Or oh, holy shit! I watch your videos. It's crazy. Thanks for the follow. Videos and crazy shit. I don't know. I think the biggest effect is that a lot of us feel compelled to grind right now. And I think this is just, it's not just like we're getting better, it's the manifestation of skill that we have. Yeah. I kind of want to be going between a lot of different grinds, but at the same time, if Noah's going for perfect max, then I kind of have to just... Thanks, City. The super. More in terms of coverage, but it's going to die down. That's the thing. So we have to kind of just figure out how to deal with that. Yeah. Jeremy, there was a third one too. Pixel Andy was streaming earlier today, and he got it. No. We all have the potential. We just never wanted to play long games because long games kind of suck. But now that, like, there's clout associated with it, like, we're just all farming. Duremi, I kind of, part of me kind of wish, like, you played more classic Tetris Effect Connected. I've watched a handful of your games, and I thought your stacking was, like, really solid. Yeah. Fourth Crash is Gerald or Alex, I think. Dog has spent a lot of time not playing, and that really does affect you. Yeah, no, I did not know that you were at 980. Last I heard you had like 700 PB. That's really good. Also, here's the thing. I have seen you say that like you cannot tap, but I have also literally seen you FC Matusa Bomber on Taiko, and that feels like way more insane in terms of just like stamina like required. So I don't know. I feel like maybe that could be a thing. It's one of my favorite songs. I think it's one of my favorite songs that I discovered on while playing Taiko. I remember because I watched you do it. I watched you do it on stream, or I think I was there for the stream and I tabbed out before you like actually did it. But it was like, oh, cool, famous streamer is playing a map that like I've seen before. Yeah, no, okay, and here's I think this my worry about all this sort of hype. If we want to get new players, it's that like if we're trying to like if we're all just rushing for oh yeah, because you like you roll or whatever. I see. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, Doremi can roll. And this is actually a true statement that I've just said. Wait, I thought you do like I mean Taiko. I thought that's what you did. That was the joke. I might be wrong on this. Do you just full alts? Okay. Cool. I trolled chat and I wasn't even lying. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, okay. So Osu Taiko, or just Taiko is a game where you like play with like it's like if you know the drum game, and there is a play style called rolling there that like uses like is like more like efficient in terms of like energy usage, but like harder, much harder mentally. So like obviously Doremi is gonna be goated at it because Doremi. I want to end stream, but chat right now is so fun. So it's like a drum, sort of, not really. I wonder if Jakad still has one of his Taiko video up. I tried rolling on a Game Boy the other day and it shut the system off. Yeah. No, Doremi. Classic Tetris is fun. If you have the means to do so. My subscribers adding 10 in 1 minute. That's cool. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna end the YouTube stream right now, and then we will find somebody to raid. So